Hello legends, welcome back to a brand new episode of Final Fantasy 16. There's a major boss fight coming up in this video, so stay tuned to watch that. And don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't forget to share your thoughts in the comment section. Let's get this video started.
So, it wasn't about bears at all. They were looking for a dominant.
Yeah, that's right. Thought we were hiding the bastard. Like any of us would keep a monster like that under our roof. Oh, no offence.
When no one talked, they started rounding up everyone with a brand. And then everyone without one and all.
And locked you in the cellar, hoping sooner or later someone would break. You know, things might have been different if you'd accepted my invitation.
Oh, don't remind us. We were all saying the same thing.
This is our home, innit? Don't mean we won't out when we can, though.
And that, I'll drink to.
Oh, come hear the tale of Lord D on the bold, whose tamed worms 1,000 and slain the tenfold. 100 full legions the young dragoon led, and watched as 1,000,000 foes turned tail and fled. His lance levels mountains, it sanders the deep. The skies over storm brace for
Listen, Clive.
and should the
Revenge won't bring him back.
It
won't.
His name will live on.
13 years ago, I watched a dominant kill my brother right in front of me, and I did nothing. But now I can. I can kill the son of a bitch and bring peace to my brother's soul. After that, whatever happens, happens.
Fate. You're content to be its slave, then?
His radiance would have us believe the Imperial host invincible. Yet here we find the Empire's cornerstone teetering on the backs of a handful of cowards and cutthroats. While Bahamut may lead 100 full legions, could it be that the young prince defends a house of cards ready to topple at the slightest breeze? Tell me something. Why do you not resist? Within you lies the power to slay gods. The phoenix perished in your flames. Yet you do not fight. You do not flee. You refuse your gift. Perhaps you are distracted. My offer still stands. Join us and you will be treated with the respect one of our kind deserves.
Lord Margrace, don't!
I'll give you a moment to consider your options. Do be gentle with them.
Clive. Wake up. Gav's back.
Canovant.
One of the Empire's outlying strongholds, though apparently not strong enough to keep out the Royalists. The captured bearers are inside. I'm sure of it.
If Benedikta's orders are to stay in the shadows, she won't be travelling with many men. Meaning, she'll be keeping her prisoners together and close by.
Including the Dominant.
So, we find a way into the fortress and conjure a bit of chaos.
What about me?
Excellent question, Gav. You will wait outside the care and guide those I free to safety.
And miss all the fun, why can't he do that?
Clive doesn't have your nose. He'd stumble off a cliff before he even found the men. Come on, Gav. You're the best man for the job.
Well, when you put it that way. Suppose I'd better scout ahead for any surprises. Don't you let him down.
I won't. All right. Shall we?
Not so fast. We wait until tomorrow.
But he's right there.
And if we leave now, we'll arrive just as the sun comes up. Maybe join the guards in breaking their fast. Come on, Clive. They only just took the place. They'll be there a while yet. We've got one chance at this. You don't want to waste it, do you?
No.
This game is so amazing. I sometimes feel like I am watching a movie right now. So let's go and continue our story. Let's meet with the peoples from Lost Wind and continue our journey. That's a merchant. Let's interact with him and see what he is selling right now.
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine.
I don't think I am going to buy any swords right now, because I think we will get better options later in the game.
Keep fighting the good fight.
Quentin, my good man. It seems we'll be spending the night.
I thought as much. Where do you find that one?
What, him? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Quentin here is an old friend, one who is sympathetic to our cause.
Sympathetic. And he knows about your little sanctuary. I would never have guessed so many people were bent on setting us free. When last I checked, the mere thought would earn you a trip to the gallows.
I am well aware of the risks, as I am of the rewards.
And what could be more rewarding than your very own dominant of fire?
A dominant? Here? Now that I would like to see.
Meaning you haven't?
No, but nothing passes unnoticed in Lost Wing. Take your brand, for example. People will see that at once. And I need hardly tell you how they will greet the inquiries of a bearer. You are afraid your words will fall on deaf ears, as they have ever since the moment you were marked. Happily, I can provide a solution to your dilemma, as a favor to Sid, that is. Take this. You will find it has the uncanny power to loosen tongues May the mothers guide you.
This might be Imperial land, but here in Lostwing, it's his word that's law.
But how?
You don't need to worry about that just yet. Trust me. Everyone in Lostwing knows what that seal means, and what it means if they don't take note. Now we can sit here counting our blessings, or put them to good use and find that dominance. Your choice.
Let's see if this thing really works.
Let's meet some people in this area and try to find more information about the fire dominant. I think I went the wrong way.
And that's all you can remember.
Let's talk to him.
Ah, Master Quinton took a liking to you, I see. And there I was, thinking you were in bed with Sid. Wonder what Gav will have to say about this. Speaking of whom, if you see him, tell him thanks for looking after us. Now, what can I help you with?
I'm searching for a dominant of fire. Gav seems to think he might have taken refuge here.
We see a lot bearers around these parts. But I do seem to recall one who commanded the flame. Now, whether or not that makes him a dominant, I can't say. But the Waluders certainly took a keen interest in the poor sod.
Did you get a look at him?
Didn't have a chance. One of the other bearers might have, though.
Thank you.
So there is a dominant of fire present. Let's talk to the other person.
That a hanged man, I see. Master Quentin must think you're important. It was a good thing you done today, getting rid of those bastards. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd be on my way to Ash by now, along with the others. Poor buggers.
These others, was there a dominant among them? A dominant of fire?
Might have been, yeah. Royalists seem to think there was, anyhow. A thin bloke all swallowed up in his robes like one of Great Grieger's churchmen.
Do you recall anything else about him?
Only that he weren't alone. Was a young maid who went wherever he did, including the church, and wherever the Royalists dragged them both off to before you got here.
I see. Thank you. I wonder if Sid's found anything.
Let's go and find Sid and talk to him. I think I need to go down this way.
Tell me that scowl means you've got good news. So, a shady lad with a hood, and his equally shady lass. Not much to go on, but... I've been thinking, if our friend is a dominant, why not just burn the Royalists to a crisp? There's a reason he's holding back, and I reckon it has something to do with his partner.
What makes you say that?
One of the villagers I talked to said the two were separated. If the Waluders have her, our dominants like to think twice before starting any fires. Whoever he is, he's shown himself to have a level head. He's careful, cunning, and he doesn't want to be found. This could spell trouble. For us and the Royalists both. Still, it'll be a whole lot worse if we set off after them with bleary eyes and empty bellies. There should be a pair of pallets waiting for us back at the inn. Shall we? Now, about those beds.
Beds? I seem to recall your request being to spend the night. And for that, the floor will more than suffice.
Better than a wet rock, I suppose. My thanks, Quentin. Next time you're at the hideaway, our floor's all yours.
No need for thanks, Sid. This isn't an act of charity.
You don't say.
In exchange for my floor, I shall be requiring your services. The Royalists saw fit to erect a barricade across the road south when they occupied the village, and failed to remove it when they left. I expect it to be gone before you leave.
As you wish. Well, that took longer than expected. First time dismantling the barricade? It gets easier, don't worry.
I won't.
If we leave now, we'll arrive at the care when the shadows are at their deepest. Unless you'd rather wait.
No more waiting. The road south then? Unless...
I know of another shortcut. You should be so lucky.
I don't want to take the wrong route once again. Let's go outside the village and head towards our journey.
Come back to me, my darling.
I don't want to talk to him.
If the Royalists were looking to take the care, they'd have posted sentries to prevent any unwelcome surprises. At least I would have.
Well, you should know.
Wrong way, friend. The village is behind you.
Sick of Torval. Get him. That's it. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torval.
What are the Royalists thinking? Why take a stronghold they've no chance of holding?
When they've no intention of holding it. The king is up to something.
The king?
Well, you don't think they're acting on a whim, do you? This is one of His Majesty's cunning stunts, and he's sent his best to execute it.
They'll fall like all the rest. There, boy! Sick of Torgal! There, boy!
Hard not to track even when it isn't crawling with Royalists.
I don't care who else is in there.
Get him, boy! Get him!
I'll tell your lady you tried.
Yeah, boy! Don't let them get away! Sick of Torgal!
Much as I enjoy battering down the front door, I hazard this endeavour will require a bit more tact.
There's an old sluice that empties under the bridge. It should see us through to the lower levels of the care. Sid. We both know why I'm here. But what is it that you want? Why would you risk your life for a handful of outcasts? If anyone ever learned what you've been doing with their property...
They'd have my head in a box. But this isn't just about dominance and bearers, it's about all of us. What I want is to build a place where it doesn't matter what you are, but who you are. But our world isn't ready for a place like that. So, until it is, I use the power I've been given to show people there is hope.
So, tell me about this, Benedikta.
The best and worst decision I ever made. Don't underestimate her, Clive. A fight with her icon is not one you're likely to walk away from.
Garuda, Warden of the Wind.
Hey?
So our main mission is to infiltrate the castle and free the villagers and also get hold of the dominant. Let's travel to this castle and see what happened next in the story.
The land has fallen. The Eastern Territories all but belong to the orcs.
I'll have my men ready to depart by noon.
Don't bother.
But what of the mines? Without adamantite...
The blight would have engulfed the mines ere long. Besides, you already have your orders.
Yes, my liege.
The dark swallows more of the realm with each passing day. The land starved of the ether that gives it life. And as the fringes fade, the people flock to the mother crystals, desperate for their blessing. The war we wage for possession of that blessing, it breaks us from within, hastening us to our own destruction.
And so you do what must be done.
I unite the dominants, that we may bring an end to the strife and found a new order to see us unto tomorrow. The world must be restored, and I will see it so.
You might have already had Sidolphus not betrayed us.
Him again. Lust you still for his embrace?
But of course not, my liege. I serve you, and you alone.
I remember well the day you first entered these halls. Your pale hand pressed into his, as if it would never let go.
That was a long time ago. Yours is the only hand I need. Now and always.
Soon, my dear. Soon all will know whose hand it is that keeps them from falling into the darkness.
Hold me, my liege. Never let me go.
One of our sentries has failed to report, my lady. Your orders?
Pull the men back inside the care, Geralf.
He is here, then.
Have them lead Sid and his little pet to the chapel. I shall entertain them there. So you've come for me after all.
All clear.
Inside area of this castle looks a little bit too dark.
That's a nice trick. You'll have to teach me sometime.
We should start with the dungeons. They may be holding the bearers there.
Sound plan. As long as we keep ourselves on this side of the bars.
In here. They're all empty.
And? You're gonna give up?
Sid. This gate.
Need some help?
What do you think?
That I'm doing most of the lifting. At your leisure, Clive.
I think this castle area is pretty huge and we are going to encounter enemies soon.
Did you hear that?
Unfortunately, yes.
Let's open this door. Why there is no enemies? Oh, I can see them now.
Good news, lads.
It's over. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Get him.
So, where to next?
I think I need to go through this door.
This door only leads to more royalists. We'd better find another one.
I think the window next to me is open and I can use that. Let's go through it. Wrong button, sorry.
How about a window?
Bloody show off. Well, we found the Imperial garrison right where the Royalists left them.
He's here. Get him. Get him. Get him, boy. Over here. There, boy. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal. You know what to do, boy. There, boy.
I think this place looks like a boss fight area. That's a pretty big open area. So that's the way we came in.
Welcome back, Lord Commander.
Oh, I'm not staying.
Sick of Torgal. Sick of Torgal. You know what to do, boy. Over here. Get him. Get him, boy. There, boy. Get him. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal. Keep your distance, boy. Sick of Torgal. Get him. Sick of Torgal. Get him, boy. Eyes open. Sick of Torgal. Give you the satisfaction. Get him. You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy. Get him. Get him, boy. You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy. Sick of Torgal. Sick of Torgal. Get him.
That's a mini boss fight for right now. Let's continue.
Never were one for half measures, were you, Benedikta? These poor sods didn't know what hit them. bloody running. After them.
Well guarded and breaking through. Feel free to read that and pause the video. I will read them when I am editing. Let's kill these enemies first.
They were expecting.
You don't say.
Get him, boy! Sick him, Torgal! Get him! Sick him, Torgal! Get him, boy! Over here. Sick him, Torgal! There, boy! Over here. Get him, boy! Over here. Sick him, Torgal! Get him! Sick him, Torgal! That's enough. Get him! You know what to do, boy. It's it! Get him! Back to the traitor! Keep your distance, boy. You're finished! There, boy! Over here. Sick him, Torgal! Get him, boy! You know what to do, boy. Over here. There, boy!
I think there is no one left. Let's go inside this door.
The only way is through the chapel.
Then Great Grieger must have plans for us. What the hell happened here? Little late for prayer, isn't it?
Do I seem so desperate as to grovel at the feet of a false god? I was waiting for you.
Not for too long, I hope. All this for a midnight chat. Well, let's chat then. Where are the men and women you took from Lost Wing?
You mean where's the dominant? Waleed shall be requiring his services indefinitely. Come back to me, Sidolphus. I need you. Think of all the things we can create together. The world that we can build.
You need me? Your king needs me. I'm all for building a new world. Just not his. That bastard's dreams are as twisted as his promises are false. And I want no part of them.
King Barnabas saved you, and this is how you speak of him. Have you no shred of loyalty?
What? To a leader who'd use me? Like he uses you?
You know nothing of me, Sidolphus.
You're right. I don't know who you are anymore. Or what you want. I only know what you used to say. That you were tired of running. that you just wanted to be free. Free of it all. You weren't lying to me then, so what changed? What made you think you had to sacrifice who you were to get what you wanted?
Sacrifice. I use my talents to my advantage, and you would tell me there is shame in that?
If there's no shame, then why do you feel so sorry for yourself?
A rousing speech, Lord Commander. I was a fool to believe you might have changed. The only person I feel sorry for is you! I can't do this anymore. If you would stand between our liege and his dream, then you leave me no choice. Goodbye, Sidolphus.
Stand back, Clive.
Finish them.
Well, Sid. At least it's not 3 against 1.
Over here. There, boy! Give them all you've got, boy! Over here. Sick of trouble! Get him! Keep your distance, boy. You know what to do, boy. Sick of trouble. Over here. Get him, boy! There's a good boy. Sick of trouble. There, boy! Get him! Sick of trouble. Get him, boy! Sick of trouble. You know what to do, boy. Get him. There, boy. Get him, boy.
She doesn't look happy, Torgal. Come on.
Not this time. Get him. You know what to do. Over here. There, boy. Get him, boy. Sick him, Torgal. Get him. There, boy. Sick him, Torgal. Get him. You know what to do, boy. Sick him, Torgal. You know what to do, boy. Over here. You know what to do, boy. Get him.
Sid, are you all right?
Do I look all right? Benedikta will be on her way to collect the Dominant, if she hasn't already. You can't afford to let them leave. Remember, she has wings, you don't.
What about you?
Before or after I catch my breath?
Sorry. Come on, Torgal.
I think I'm going to fight Benedikta right now. So let's explore this area and head towards the boss fight. Is that the right way?
She must be here somewhere.
Oh, it's just a storage room. I don't think that's the right way either. Let's collect whatever we can. That's the way we came inside the chapel. Let's collect this. That door won't open. I think that's the right way.
Withdrawal has been signaled. We leave.
An Imperium!
Get him! Sick him, Torgal! Get him! Get him! Don't let them get away! You know what to do, boy. There, boy! Over here.
I think enemies are getting harder to beat. That's the right way to go, but we can't go straight.
I'm running out of tower.
Our lady wants us gone before sunrise. Get him! You know what to do, boy. There, boy! Sick of Get him, boy!
That's enough. Stay down.
Be dead! Take you!
Not this time.
Don't let them get away!
Sick of Torgal. Over here. Sick of Torgal.
Get him, boy!
Sick of Torgal.
Get him! There, boy! You know what to do, boy.
She better not have flown away.
That enemy is tough to beat.
No holding back.
Get him!
Over here.
You know what to do, boy. Get him!
Sick of trouble.
You know what to do, boy. Get him! Get him, boy!
Sick of Torgal.
Get him! There, boy!
Sick of Torgal.
Get him, boy! Get him, boy! You know what to do, boy!
Over here. Too slow.
There, boy! You know what to do, boy! Get him!
There is no item left. Let's go back to following Benedikta.
know what to do, boy. Get him, boy. Sick of Torgal. Get him. Keep your distance, boy. Over here. Get him, boy.
Finally.
I confess I expected more from the old man. And less from you. This is the second time you've bested my sisters. Men of your talents are rare indeed. Why cast your lot with such undesirables? If it is the hearth you long for, you will find more than enough warmth under my wings.
You know exactly what I want. Hand over the dominant, and I'll leave you in peace.
You would dare to make demands of me. Know your place, little lamb. Fool is the shepherd who heeds every bleat of the flock. And I will suffer yours no longer. Must I spell it out for you, Branded? No one is listening. No one at all! Ah! Come, little lamb, to the slaughter with you.
Sick of Torgal. You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy. Sick of Torgal. Get him. There, boy. Over here. You know what to do, boy. There, boy. Sick of Torgal. There, boy. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal. You know what to do, boy.
Had enough?
Get him. There, boy. Over here. Get him! Sick of Torgal! There, boy! Sick of Torgal! Get him, boy! Sick of Torgal! Get him! There, boy! Get him! Get him, boy! There, boy! Get him! Get him, boy! You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal. Get him. Over here. There, boy. Sick of Torgal. Get him. You know what to do, boy.
Where is he? I won't ask again.
You effort! Dodge this. Fucking duck!
Torgal!
Cry all you like. There's no one to save you now.
Not this time.
Time to join your pet.
I'll bury you together!
Stay down.
Don't touch me! Crawl for me!
Now fall! You are but a branded! How? How did you do it? How did you even survive? How?
The answer is simple, Benedikta. He was fighting for something he believed in.
Shut up! Why aren't you dead?
We've played your games. Now tell me where he is.
Who? What are you?
Clive? Clive!
Enough of this! What? She's gone.
What's happening?
Give her back! Give her back! Give her back!
My lady!
Where is she? Where is Garuda? What have you done to me? What have you done?
Look at me, my lady. We need you here.
What the hell is going on?
Her power, you took it from her. How'd you do that? Fuck me. I hope the bear has found a way out. Clive, this place is ready to collapse, and I'd rather not be here when it does. If your dominant started this fire, and I'm betting he did, he'll be long gone.
Damn it all.
That's it for today's video. See you in the next video with more Final Fantasy 16.
What was that?
I created a diversion as commanded, Your Grace. The villagers escaped in the confusion. As should we.
Yes.